President Fanali strongly defended his administration's policies and safeguards within the Ministry of Housing as scrutiny mounts over the sale of lands to New Global Investment Corporation, a company linked to convicted New York businessman Idul Ahmad. Addressing the issue on his Facebook Live last night, President Fanali highlighted government's massive investment in infrastructure, land allocation, regularization, and development. He emphasized that in the past 4 years, more than 40,000 plots of land have been allocated nationwide through the Central Housing and Plan Authority.
Since we came back in office in 2020, the PPC government has allocated more than $240 billion to the housing sector. We have regularized 17 squatter settlements. Not give you a new one. We have regularized 17 squatter settlements. And we have developed and allocated in less than 4 years more than 40,000 house lots at highly subsidized prices. Additionally, 128,000 citizens would have benefited from the improved shelter from our house lot allocation since 2020. The total subsidy or wealth transfer to the beneficiaries of the house lots is approximately $94 billion. The government increased the mortgage interest relief from $15 million to $30 million. To date, approximately 16,180 homeowners have benefited at a total cost of more than $2.6 billion.
He clarified that allocations for private developers and commercial purposes make up less than 10% of the total lands distributed.
As against the acreage that would have been allocated for private development or for development by private developers, that allocation for private developers and commercial purposes is less than 10%, less than 10% of the lands allocated for the housing and house lots. And there's an important fact that we must understand. The resources generated from the sale of land to private developers for development purposes, because I will go through with you the conditions through which those sales are made, for development purposes, for investment purposes, for transformation of the housing stock. The resources from that is used to cross-subsidize investment for low-income, middle-income, and low-middle-income properties. The concept of cross-subsidization in the housing sector is a key one.
The controversy has placed the ministry under increased public and political scrutiny, but the government maintains that its housing initiatives are in the best interest of national development.